says we're live. Hello, and we have a mysterious new guest as well. Yay!
Hello.
Hello. We have company today, which is awesome. So I realized this morning why I was having so much trouble finishing the scene that I was writing yesterday is because I had veered severely off of what I had wanted for my outline. And I think the outline is better. So I now have to like redo half of the last scene.
No.
But it's okay. I'm not deleting anything. I'm just starting a new little like text file thingy in Scrivener, and I'm just starting new for that. so I'm going to be busily negating like part of what I wrote yesterday. So that's what I'm going to be doing first thing. How about y'all?
My main character just did not want to die yesterday. Like, he had to die or the story can't start, and he just didn't want to do it. He's just like, no, I'm not. Look, literally, because it's in first person, and so the dialogue would be like, I stopped and looked down the corridor and decided, no, there's probably a monster down there. I'm going to go this way instead. And like, he literally is like outsmarting me at every move. So finally, I just had to spawn a monster on him to kill him. Just like, it's a game. Boom. So hopefully, now that he's finally dead, the story will flow easier.
Which, like, that is the funnest, but also like most like weird backwards way to approach a story. In order for the story to start, the main character has to die.
Yes.
Like, brilliant.
Yes. He has to. Like, he has to meet Orla, the goddess of death, or nothing else can happen. And like, he just, I also blame it on on choosing to write the story in first person, which I don't normally do, which unfortunately my characters have way too much agency as is. But now that the character is narrator, we're having fights. Like, I literally am like sitting there for like 5-10 minutes just staring at the screen because I can't get myself to type the words that I want, because I can't get them in the character's voice. I've done this to myself.
How about you, Laura? How are you doing?
Oh, yes, I am still in my first scene. There's a YouTube channel that's ending on the 13th, and then they're deleting it. And they've done a video every day for a year, so it's Unis Honest. And I watched 7 hours of their videos until 3 in the morning today. It's like, no! Like, I'm going to write till midnight. Wait. It's like, no! Darn it!
Oh, goodness. You have been very distracted then.
I have. It's terrible. Terribly wonderful.
Let's see what everybody in the chat is doing. And Charlie was first.
I'm really hoping to get something done today.
Come on here. I won't be as distracted.
Hopefully.
That's
and Carlos is here, says, hello from Brazil. It's 2:50 a.m. What are you doing still up? Goodness gracious. Are you done writing for the day? Is this your wind down, or is this your beginning? Are you starting the day like really, really obnoxiously early, or what's going on? Yes, this is with Charlie. So Devin says howdy. Hello. Tessa is here. Hi, everyone. Hello. Sarah is here. Hey, all. And Mr. P is here. Yay! I'm so very excited again. Oh, and
pineapples.
Hey, y'all. Yes, it's exactly because I asked, is the pineapple on sale?
Pineapples.
Abigail is here. Hello. And Mr. P says, November NaNoWriMo special, buy one, get 2 free. Ooh. I will take that because I love some pineapple. Petra is here. Hello. CB is here. CB, do I even want to ask what your ridiculous number already is for the day? because yesterday you popped in with like 7,000. But yes, what is your number today? Just curious. Abigail says, can I put in an order for 7 pineapples free? Does that mean you get 14 additional
free.
ones for free?
You know, Matilda wrote 30,000 words yesterday.
I know. That I caught the end of it. I kind of kept popping in and out, and wow. So between the two of them, they did hit the 50,000
together,
mark, which was amazing. So Elizabeth is here. Hello. Are you working on school stuff today, or are you working on writing for yourself? Lindsay, hello, says good afternoon. You have to do some schoolwork before getting to more writing sprints, but you are joining for all the productivity. Yay! Thais, hello. Welcome. And Stephanie is here as well. Hello. And Mr. B. They're all the pineapples. Excellent. All the pineapples. All right, so I'm going to pop up the banner for the first writing sprint, and I will go ahead and put the little ticker on for the S's. Save the documents, stretch, sip your drink, whatever it might be, and grab a snack if you need to. Remember to do all of the S's periodically today to keep yourself alive.
Leave it to you to create a mnemonic device for us to remember these things. I mean, that's brilliant. Like,
well, I think I was trying to figure one out, and I had slurp instead of sip, and I was like, this sounds awful. What is this? So I think, Laura, you might have been the one who was like, sip. Yeah, you crazy, insane person. Don't use slurp. So... yes. So Lindsay says, can I pretend the total word count of your story is your nano word count so far? Nano Rebel? I'm not going to say that you can't because, you know.
Hey, I'm counting words that I'm doing in game development and in the story that goes along with it. So rebel away, honey. Rebel away.
Yes. And CP is at 20K already. It's actually double that, but only half of the words are yours because the MCU movie screenplays have been borrowed but not been counted. I need your mojo. I just need you to send me the mojo via the internet.
Please?
Like, holy wow, CP. Wow.
Wow.
Elizabeth says, I'm hoping to finish my lesson plans within 2 sprints, and then maybe you can start to catch up on your personal project. Yes. You have to prepare my students for your election day tomorrow. Yeah. Even all the way in Norway, you're keeping a close eye. I don't blame you. CB says, no snacks for me. I just finished dinner, pizza from Domino's, and dairy and gluten-free ice cream. Hey, what flavor ice cream? I want ice cream now. Stacy has over 1,000 words altogether. Excellent. Yay. The pronoun I is here. Hello. Welcome. And Lindsay says 20K in 2.5 days. Yes. He racks up the numbers a lot. So, and it is Cornetto brand vanilla.
Ooh.
Yummy. All right. So let's go ahead and I will hit the share button and we will start off with the 15 like I love to do. Maybe. All right. Maybe it will eventually go full size. There it is. All right. So make sure to save your document, drink your water, stretch, grab snack, all that. We are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That is, oops, not that one. This one? Yes. Okay. That is the end of the first sprint. Let me make sure I have the next one ready and set up. Okay. I don't think I did fantastically. I got 182 words, but I'm trying to rework that scene in my brain to be a little bit more towards the outline and what I had intended originally. So it's a slow start. How about you, Charlie?
You did better than I did. I got exactly 100 words. And that number just looks fake when I stare at it, but okay. Because any round number just seems wrong. But I'm really struggling with this book because I chose to write it in first person. I do think that is helping, but it's so unnatural for me to be this close to the character. It's a very different experience writing this project, but I think I will grow from it. But eventually I'll get comfortable and get back up to speed. But a lot of it is like, no, you slipped back into third. Stop. Like it's a lot of self-control in the writing right now.
How about you, Laura?
I got 128 words. Woohoo!
We all passed the 100 mark. That's an accomplishment.
My last novel was first person, so it's interesting doing it third.
So you all are having the opposite problem.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay, so we had Imaginary Arts pop in. Hello, welcome. Sid popped in. Hello.
Hey.
And Glory popped in. Hello. And for those of you who do not know, Glory Writes the Blues hosts the Awkward Sibling Hour at 4 p.m. on Mondays. And so that's always a fun time. And I think we are now into the Awkward Siblings Go to the Movies. So discussing movies and fun times. It'll just be fun. So Abigail is teasing Glory. So CB has a question. Would Thor know what a cartoon is?
I think it depends how long he's been on Earth for.
Yeah.
I think I'm mixing up old movies with the newest one, but I thought I remembered a scene of, he knows what, depending on where we are in the timeline, I know he knows what video games are, but I have a memory of, I don't know if it's from a Thor movie or not, of Chris Hemsworth sitting with a television on in the background in a cartoon. And I want to say that was in the first Thor movie, but my mind's not connecting well.
I'm not
Plus, it
sure.
could be any Chris Hemsworth movie, to be honest. It could just be any movie that Chris Hemsworth was in, and I'm just like, it's Thor! So, take that with a grain of salt, but probably.
Elizabeth fell down a research rabbit hole and did not get much done. Was the rabbit hole entertaining, though? That is
very important question.
Imaginary Arts got 626 words. Very nice. If you're really feeling it today, check back with me in a couple of weeks to see if that's still the case. Yeah. Yeah. Ayane says, I'm reaching the catalyst. Ooh, you need your characters to land in bed together. Ooh, but I'm not sure how I can write it naturally because they don't hate each other. That's probably a good thing if they're going to wind up in bed with each other.
Unless the story's supposed to be hate to love.
Right.
But if you have to make them hate each other before that they come back around, that's an epic feat.
Mm-hmm. I would think that if you do have a hate to love, there would be so much more guilt and sort of mind bend if they did the deed before they began to really hate each other. I don't know. Just me. But I think it depends on if he's been on Earth for a while. Yep, same question. I think that in Ragnarok, he seems very comfortable with the human world. Yes.
Well, just thinking, it would be really hard to be in the United States at all and not know what a cartoon is, because so many of our references, our ads, like it's so ubiquitous in American culture that I find it hard to think that he wouldn't know.
Yeah. Stacy got 345 words. That's sprint. Excellent. CB got 148. Quote, in the room, ha 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 ha. Bullshit. Language. Oh, put a sock in it, you red, white, and blah nobody. Pepper snap. Nice. Very nice. The pronoun I was also doing research. And the chat is jumping. Put that on your bingo board. There you go. Petra started a new scene. Yay! Decided halfway through you didn't like it at all. Deleted it and restarted. So 95 suitable words. Now you do know that you just like put a little note that says, don't use any of this, and then continue. And you just count all of that towards Nano.
Yes. Yes.
Strike through.
Yes.
You wrote them. It
You
counts.
wrote them. They count.
CB
Remember,
said,
it's not 50,000 finished words or 50,000 printed words. It's 50,000 words written.
yes. So CB says, I wonder if he would like The Simpsons or find it obnoxious.
Again, depending on the period.
Yeah. I think maybe he would just be confused. Probably. Mr. P says that sprint went great. 10 whole words. Hey! Person is down. Exactly. It's about the alt-right movement and the different groups there. Not the most fun topic, but at least we have to know about the world we live in.
Yeah.
Ain't that true? Ain't that true? Carlos got 252 words. Nice. Excellent. One down is better than none. Exactly. Lindsay says, I'm having a problem with my story, which is that the main character is smart, but I also need her to run into situations because Haunted Mansion. Yes. Well, everyone knows that Haunted Mansions somehow mysteriously eat the IQ of any smart person. I mean, you know.
I can validate this from personal life experience. Haunted Mansions do make you do stupid things.
Yes. Creating and scheduling this week's stream. Yay for productivity.
I still need to do that.
I noticed.
Yeah.
I had to put your channel link instead of the stream link. Stephanie says, I'm just listening right now. No writing for me until after 12:30 your time. All right. And Sid says, yes, strike through it. Don't delete it. You just had Thor, Loki, and Jane fall into the viewing room. Viewing room of what?
A movie of some sort.
That would make a lot more sense than what was in my brain.
I don't know why, but Poor Unfortunate Souls started playing in the back of my head. Like, as
Yes.
soon as you read that sentence, I could just hear Ursula singing Poor Unfortunate Souls.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay.
Do with that as you will.
Exactly. Alrighty. So are we up for 25? Excellent. Pomodoro length it is. So let me come over here. Make sure that you save, sip, stretch, grab a snack if you need one, all that. And we are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the end of that sprint. Let's see. Is there a way to keep us all on the screen and still show the 5-minute timer? Maybe. Nope. I guess we'll know it when it dings at us again. I am now at 7:57. So I got about 500-ish, like close to 500 that sprint. So that was a much better attempt this time. How about you, Laura, since Charlie is not on the screen yet? Oh, I can't hear you. Are you muted?
Yes.
So I got 49 words, and I did the thumbnails and set up my streams for this week. So,
yay! Awesome. And let's see, before Charlie comes back, let's see. We will see how everybody in the chat is doing. So let's see. Sid is going to head out. So thank you for joining us for a little bit. We appreciate it.
Isn't that a Jimmy Neutron reference?
Probably, yeah. So we had several people who popped in. We had Meadow popped in. So hello, Meadow. We had Alicia pop in. Hello. And Estelle. Hello. And Else. Would this be Else or Elsa? Probably. I'm not sure. And there's Meadows. Yay. And Nicole is here. Hello. Happy to be stopping by today. Thanks for hosting. You're welcome. That's what we do. Tessa says, schedule done. Yay. Story evolving. Yay. Printing out the beginning sections and redo order, then to rewrite. Don't want to handwrite on index cards and completely start over. Yeah, I get that feeling. That's why computers are so nice. So there's the Sids. And Tina says 815 words on your outline. Excellent. Yay. And Elizabeth said the sprint went by really fast. I'm not even halfway done. Sometimes it feels like that. Yeah. How'd you do, Charlie?
I got 543 words that time.
Nice.
So hopefully I'm back into flow.
That would be lovely. Nicole says, I have 2 pages left to edit today, and then you get the joy of pulling up the file and actually having to make the changes. Woohoo! Yeah. Yep. Meta says, I'm doing editing for a client currently, but I will do more writing on your Nano project later today. Are you counting the editing that you're doing towards Nano? I'm curious. Or are you strictly keeping Nano to your own work? BH says, hello. How are you feeling? Hungry and horny. Let's get you fed and I'll see what I can do about the other.
I'm so glad I didn't actually have someone up that.
I like a lot. Sarah says 614 on that sprint for you. Excellent. Awesome job. Oh dear, it just jumped. So let's see. Alicia says, Sid, not sure if you already left, but hey, and also hello. And Meadow says, I have 5 live streams open right now. You need to pick one. Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay, Lady Devon.
Yeah. I mean, it also depends on, are they all sprinting at once and you're just like double downing on the word count, or are they all chatting at once and you're just completely avoiding the work? That would be sometimes what I do. So Stacy got 119. Nice. Alicia got 256 homework, or no, 265. Estelle is doing more outlining. Excellent. You feel super stuck this morning. Oh no. Okay, there is the wind chimes that let us know that 5 minutes has gone up. So I need to share the screen again. Do this. All right. And the next one should be another 25 minutes. This one should be the Aurora timer. So yay. So you better get ready. In other words. And here it goes. 5. Spinning wheel. Spinning wheel still. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the end of that sprint. And sorry, needed to get brain thought down. I'm now at 1466. So that was about 700 words, which was great. That's my best sprint there so far.
Nice.
So that is feels good. I'm like, yay, I'm finally making some progress again. But yeah, I think I like this setup much better than what I had derailed into yesterday. So
I got
yeah, how about you, Charlie? How'd you do?
445 that time, realized I had not named the monster he was about to fight, and got tired of just writing the monster. So I had to go and name it. Because what kind of monster is it? Because I named a lot of things over the last couple weeks, but there are a couple things I forgot.
It's a plant.
So
The monster is a plant that eats your parents and takes their
that
place.
would not surprise me in this setting, but
That Goosebumps movie terrified me as a child.
Oh.
We watched it in class. My
What?
mom was not happy.
Really?
Elementary
Wow.
school, man.
Yeah.
Your teacher was a brave one.
I had nightmares for
I
weeks.
can imagine.
I bet. That was what my sister and my brother and sister-in-law are they're trying different Disney movies with my nephews who are now 6, 4, and 1.5. And so there are portions of movies that they didn't expect to be scary that are apparently scary to the kids, you know. So, but they are fine with Harry Potter #1. Like, they will sit there and they will watch the whole thing, like, you know, granted some attention span issues, but
Even through the unicorn scene?
apparently, like,
Wow.
it's fine, you know.
Wow.
But then when one of the little friends comes over, anytime the lightning goes off, she gets scared. So they're so cute. Yeah.
My brother was fine with all the orcs in Lord of the Rings, terrified of scarecrows.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
What's the classic horror one that has the scarecrow come to life and murder people? Had he seen that one? Okay.
I'm trying to think of the name of that.
There's a Doctor Who episode.
Yeah. It's also a couple of movies. My mind immediately went to Pumpkinhead, but that's not a scarecrow.
I don't know. Glory says, yay, I'm done with self-promotional things. Yay. And you get a reward of lunch. I don't know what my mouse is doing, but it's not behaving correctly.
Oh, no.
I know. It's the thing it's doing. So In Stewart is also marathoning Unis Annis with Laura. So y'all can be Unis Annis buddies.
They're so ridiculous. They try and cook a chicken by slapping it so many times. Because apparently it takes over 2,000 slaps to cook a chicken. And they have 5 ovens in their kitchen. But they wanted to slap a chicken to cook it.
Nicole says, last 2 pages edited. Yay! Coffee refilled and using next sprint to take a break and read a book. Excellent.
Nice.
That is awesome. Tessa says, started revising and reordering the documents. My fellow bloggers are starting to follow me here on YouTube. You weren't expecting that. Yay! Yes, Tessa is fun. Alicia says 257 homework words, only 1 more review to go. Excellent.
Nice.
Turk is here. Hello, welcome. And Turk got 162 words. Slow but steady. That is the best way.
Yeah.
Insteward wants to know if you are an unus or an anus.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Learning to breathe underwater was so funny. Oh my gosh. They did it in a little jacuzzi, and Ethan kind of has like ADHD, and so Mark Paplier is telling him the instructions on how to like breathe deep, and he's just Naruto running around in this jacuzzi. It's just like, what is wrong with you?
Nice. I'm going to run through these numbers real quick so that we can get one last sprint in. Tina says 122 words for me. Excellent. Penumbra says the monster who shall remain nameless. Lol. Mr. P says 128 words. Finally, some words. Yay. Petra got distracted by Lady Gaga. That is a perfectly fair distraction. 245 words. Carlos says 2 planning and research sprints for your chapter 3. Excellent. Good job. And Stacy says 165 in the last 15 minutes. Now you're researching how far 2 streets were back in the 1940s. Like how far apart they were, or how far they actually like extended before their names changed. I'm confused. Need context.
Probably
Pronoun I
was.
Yeah, that might be it. The pronoun I was reading. Voldemort backwards is Tromdlov.
Tromdlov. You know, that might have to just be a weird thing that I do. Yeah, I'm going to write that down. That might have to show up just because there might have to be a blonde monster with that name.
What is it in Helsing? Alucard is Dracula backwards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that was the worst way ever to try to avoid a lawsuit back in the early days of copyright. Because it was actually a stage play that ripped off Bram Stoker's Dracula, and to keep from getting sued, they changed the vampire's name to Alucard. Nice. They thought they could get away with it. Everything else was the same.
Yeah. Did Renfield's name change?
No.
Really?
They just changed the vampire's name to Alucard and thought they could get away with it.
But did they though? That's the question.
No. Oh. Bram Stoker and his family sued everyone.
Yeah.
Including the makers of Nosferatu.
Yes.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
The copies survived outside, like in different countries.
They ordered all copies of that movie to be destroyed. Like the fact that it's here is a true vampire story because they had to collect them and burn them.
Okay, now I just want to go in a research rabbit hole. Don't mind me. I'll be back later. Like, Penumbra got 141. So CB says even the scene with Cerberus, yes. So they have puppies, they have dogs, and so the dogs don't terrify them. The Dementors added. So it's only number 1. And I don't do the Dementors show up in number 1?
No, they don't show up till the 3rd.
So yeah, so they've only done the first one. Smallville Scarecrow. I don't know what it is. That's another like rabbit hole that I'm gonna have to go through. Meadow is still editing. Flight from death in French is what Voldemort means.
Mm-hmm.
Jeepers Creepers, maybe. I think maybe that might be it.
Yeah. That sounds right.
I think that's right. Spent 3 hours doing media this morning. Oh no, your pub agent sent you a really good review. Yay! Congrats.
That's awesome.
Instewart says, so what did you see on the other side? It's a secret. 93, done. Excellent. E, on the other side, I saw visions, and whatever band it is that plays Mr. Blue Sky. Nice. Love it. Love it. Stacy says, just found my great-grandparents' home that they lived in until 1952. You are looking for their daughter's house that is probably only a few blocks away. You gave up and used Google Maps. Google Maps is an excellent resource. Children of the Corn? I think it might be Jeepers Creepers.
I think it's Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn is the creepy children.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And O Politico is about to start your writing session for today. Excellent. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a 10-minute sprint. That way we can get a little bit of chat and goodbyes at the end. But also so I can pop in a whole bunch of links to the chat for other streams that are happening today. So there we go. So here is the tomato timer for our short little 10-minute sprint. Make sure that you are saving your document and drinking your water, of which I have had none during this sprint.
Slurp it.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That is the end of the 4th writing sprint. How'd you do? I am now at 1584, so I'm a little shy of the nano number for the day, but I feel like this is a much better direction for the scenes to go in. So I'm at least, a little bit more on the right track, I think. So that is good. So yeah, how about you?
I got coffee, which will hopefully give me some energy to do something today. Because I am severely lacking. I feel like I empathetically joined them on the 24-hour stream, even though I didn't stay up for the whole thing. Just being there and feeling like their energy seeping out of their bodies drained me too. It was a thing. So I'm still oddly tired from that. But I got a total of 81 words that sprint, and that brings me to 1169. Nice for the day so far. And I'm happy that the story is actually flowing now. I'm starting to get used to how to do this first person thing. That's the biggest hurdle for me, is just person is hard.
Yeah. Anytime you have a sudden shift from what you would normally write in, and that's one of the other things I'm battling, is that I'm trying to write with a little bit more succinct sentence structure, which is a problem for me because I like to go on and on and on. But I'm trying to keep the sentences relatively clean, so I don't have to do editing nightmare after Nano, or feel like I want to throw away 3/4 of the manuscript.
See, I don't know how much of it's going to survive, but because he's basically narrating his own epic gameplay, I'm allowing the story to have a bit more flowery language in some passages that I would normally, because he's describing his own epicness. And
is his name Poe?
Oh no, he picked the most obnoxious game name I've seen it in a story I've ever written. He's Ghost Echo.
Because legend tells of a legendary warrior whose feet were the stuff of legend.
Yeah, that's pretty much how Beowulf is too.
Yeah.
Which I love the epics, the old epics, and so Beowulf essentially has to go and tell his resume of how awesome he is to Hrothgar, to be like, yes, I can take care of your monster problem because I am amazing. Listen to my amazingness. And so he then has, yeah, I love it. It's so good. All right. So how is everybody in the chat? How are we doing? CB got another 100 words. Yay. Elizabeth says, meh, no personal project today. Let's try again Wednesday. Yep, that's kind of how it goes. Tessa is editing and resorting still. Excellent. You're making progress, though. Penumbra got 92. Stacy got 129 words. Trying to organize where everyone is or was is difficult. Yes. Sarah got 332 in 10 minutes. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. Petra got 271. Wow, look at all y'all.
That's
Y'all are
awesome.
amazing. Characters are having some wonderful flirty banter. Is that what this is? I don't know if I like
If not, it is now.
Yeah, I at first glance, I'm not sure if I like it or I hate it. But I kind of like
it. It's a perfect word.
It is, yeah.
Because if you like it too much, then you're going to eventually hate it. So getting it right into that sweet spot of,
Mr. P got 50 words that time. Excellent.
Nice.
In Stewart says, fixing Mark's hole with ramen, but every time we add glue, we get 5% closer to God.
So Mark got mad and punched a hole in the drywall, and so they're trying to fill it with dry ramen, and so they're gluing it into place and getting high off the fumes.
I don't think my brain could take this series. I really don't.
It's so fun.
Stacy says, I think this particular history will be about 7,000 words. So you're about a quarter of the way done with this history. Excellent.
Nice.
Feel sad for Grendel's mother. Yeah.
Yeah.
She definitely kind of got the short end of a lot of things. Flirty banter is flanter. Yay. Ayane hit the 2K for the day and time to go to bed for you. Yay. Congrats. Okay, and now for the really annoying part where I just click on all the links.
No, this is the informational portion,
Yeah.
the PSA.
Yes. So there are, since it is the 2nd of November, there are tons of streams. So at 3 p.m., so starting in a minute, Word Nerds is on. At 3:30, Laura Dreams Big is on. This is also 8:30 GMT because I think she's in the UK. Dana is apparently not still streaming, so you can ignore that link. Glory Writes the Blues is at 4 p.m., as is, let me see if I can find it, Word Stitch. And then tonight, By the Brook is hosting with Natalia Lee and Mandy Lynn at 7. These are all Eastern times, by the way. And then Samantha El Nasset is at 8 p.m., as is Austin K. BC and Sako are doing their Write a Book Together AuthorTube collab at 9:30. Laura, lovely Laura, is at 10 p.m. And I did go and fetch the correct link, so that is that. And then Meadow is streaming, thank you, Devin, at 11. And Savvy is streaming at the moment. I think this is her Cancel Sean Boston stream, or one of those. And then Mallory Cooper is also streaming right now. So there are.
Mallory Cooper.
I don't either, so I'm going to have to hop over there and make sure that I'm subscribed. Also, both Charlie and Laura are linked in the description, along with a whole bunch of other awesome AuthorTube people that you should follow if you are not already following. So there. So Charlie, do you have an outro that you would like to?
Hello, my name is Charlie. I am writing my first ever lit RPG story and the first person story that I've ever written. So if you want to watch me just like struggle after having written a lot of books, I stream on my channel every Wednesday and Friday, starting at let's see, got to do time conversion in my head. This is always the hard part. 6 o'clock on Wednesday and 5 o'clock on Friday. And I'm no longer calling the Friday stream Fanfiction Friday for this month, just because people keep telling me that they can't join because they're not writing fan fiction. And this is Nano Insanity Month. So everybody needs to make sure that they have a place to write.
Frantic Friday?
Yeah, so something like that. Yeah. I actually might steal that. That works really well. So, but yeah. Fanfiction Friday will be back next month, but
Flirty Banter Friday.
While I'm thinking about it, starting in December, Natalie Locke and I are going to be doing a series on how to build your author platform, including how to read your YouTube analytics, amongst other things. Please send your questions to either her or me so that we can make sure that we answer them on the stream. But it will be live, so you can still answer them there, but we're trying to make sure we have everything prepared for that. So
nice.
Excellent. And Laura?
I'm Laura Nettles. I am vlogging. So I just put up yesterday my week 9 of Milwordy. I will be doing nano vlogs, not daily, but my goal is 80K. So watch me lose my mind. And I stream Monday, Wednesday.
Yes. And my name is Jules. I'm the Dawdling writer here on my channel. Surprise. If you didn't know this, that's where you are. So I stream regularly Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, and Sundays for some weekend writing sprints, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern. I am currently writing a paranormal romance, supposedly. We'll see if it stays that way. And I should also be working on my YA fantasy, but we're currently ignoring that fact. So that's what we're doing for Nano. But yes, so thank you so much for joining us. And once again, all of the channel description links thingies are down below. Make sure you check that out. And thank you very much for joining us. I had fun. I hope we made progress. Just as a whole, progress should be made at some point. So thank you and goodbye. Button again. No, no.